Hello everyone, this is Fonz of Wake Up Fonz. Welcome back to the channel for another video. So straight just jumping into it as to what we're going to be talking about today. If you're not already aware from the title and description, is we're going to be talking about Unpretty Rapstar and the potential of the return, because it's been kind of sitting and weighing heavily on me that something in relation to this is probably going to be talked about very soon. So let's just start off first with the question is, will we be seeing a return of the Unpretty Rapstar franchise, I guess, series in this coming year or the next couple years? So live on mic. You know, I don't really like to shuffle live on mic, but it's imperative. Right, so our answer is 6 of Cups. Yes, however, peeking out 10 of Wands. What's this right here? 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and 8 of Pentacles. So to me, it feels like if it were to be returning, it could be more so a throwback for somebody or someone expressing, you know, what hardships they might have went through on it or endured about it, or, you know, trying to get their auditioning, etc, etc, etc. But it doesn't necessarily feel like a new season, but we can clarify for that. And also, you know, of course, the Pentacles, the queen pins of Unpretty Rapstar and the big names that came out of it, we can pull to see what the hell is going on with them. So first, let's start off in asking, will we be getting a return of this series specifically on our TV screens within this next year and farther on in the future? And if Jessi herself will return, if she'll be a host, etc, etc, etc. So maybe within this next year or the future, judgment, meaning likely a yes, as a return to Unpretty Rapstar, but it's probably going to be a bit different than what we thought, because peeking on 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Temperance, and 3 of Pentacles. We have a whole lot of threes here, but just, you know, not getting too deep into the numerology, just keeping it down to the cards. It feels like if there's a return, it's going to be very respectful. It's not going to be like, you know, how it was run by he who must not be named, Sunny, who is, you know, stirring up drama between the contestants, or at least rather in that manner. It's gonna be a lot more put together like a competition. But let's see first off also if Miss Jessi is going to be a host, or if she's gonna be part of that shit, etc, etc. And we'll follow up, of course, you know, with more questions as I think of them, because this video is honestly a bit of a stream of consciousness, because it's something that I've been wanting to see what the hell is going on with for a little while. Oh, okay, so this is gonna be very interesting. So King of Swords meaning likely yes, but the peakers, Chariot, Queen of Swords, 2 of Swords. What's this right here? The King of Cups and 8 of Swords. It's gonna be a bit of a journey, and it's probably going to be framing at least the feminine side of K-hip-hop in a different manner, I would say, is what this is telling me. Is it might kind of take her back or prompt her into explaining what she went through and or endured during her time on Unpretty Rapstar and the things that triggered her, because maybe being back in that setting is going to set off some things in her that she herself might not have yet thought to have dealt with, and realizing that she can push forth positive change and create a space for feminine, like, you know, female feminine rappers, femme rappers, period, who don't necessarily have a place. They have a place, but not quite. So I guess, yeah, wrapping it up, being quick about it, is it seems like she, if not like a host, she's going to be like executive producer or something that's important in facilitating the way things move and run. I also would say, yeah, with that part of her likely or potentially being triggered by, I guess, almost feeling like she has to relive it until she realizes that she's not back there again. Oh my goodness, not me losing train of thought in the middle of my sentence. But yeah, you kind of get what I mean, is that it's just going to be her realizing that I can make this different for not only myself, but everyone else that comes after me. So, additionally, next question is just to, close it out with what the heck is it going to be like? What themes or things can we expect from a potential new season of Unpretty Rapstar? Or something of that nature? Or some competition for female rappers? Maybe they'll just switch up the name completely, because we already know the reason that the name is named that is because, feminine and female rappers in Korea are seen, or sometimes, at least somewhat in the K-hip-hop space, we're seen as the super hard, tough, senoni, the ugly girls type of vibe. So, we'll see how that changes. Of course, hopefully it's more empowering, but let's just pull for that. I will pull off the mic and be right back. So, for what we have for the spread, it's Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, overall bottom Ace of Pentacles, picking on Eight of Wands, Five of Cups, Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Five of Wands. So straight up, naturally, there is going to be bickering and conflict, period. There's going to be bickering and conflict, period. There is no sort of worries or doubts about that. It's not giving any sort of like island type of vibes. It's very much like you show up to work, then you go home, not no like dorm living situation. This is not giving like idol creation group show. But it seems like it might call back to the nature of the older show, or at least the older instance of the show, right? It's gonna call back to that older style, have like, still, the touches of maybe more feminine colors and like, feminine aspect. But like, you know what I mean? Show me the money, got to similar to that, but feminine. I would say that it's going to be, the arguments are going to be a lot more healthy in terms of competition and understanding that, you can get friendly, but you shouldn't, lie too close to your enemy because they're still your competition. So if there's any fights, it doesn't really feel like it's going to be necessarily too deeply in terms of like personalities clashing, like conflict of interest sort of vibe. It just more so feels like it'd be them, my group was better than yours, and I know my group was better than yours, or I know I'm a better rapper than you. Thus it is, there's gonna be a little bit of toxicity regardless. I would say it's going to be feeling pretty fresh for the times, rather, but like it's not gonna be, like I said, too much of a long shot from what it was originally. It's going to be a callback to the past, but with a fresh coat of paint. If that makes any sense. Also, social media is going to go crazy for this, or rather their challenges and the way they go about their marketing and everything is going to be very, very, very heavily social media based. Eight of Wands, social situations, lots of talking and spreading it around. One thing I would say is I don't know if I would say this is for sure going to be Jessi's involvement, potentially, but it feels like she could be the type of, I don't know, she's giving off the vibe that she might not have even had interest in it, but not because she disliked the idea of going back there. It was just kind of like, I'm past that, whatever. Or it was just like not in her mind at all. It was never like a, I'm sitting around waiting for my management to suddenly tell me, hey, they want you to host, Unpretty again. It's giving very much the vibes of, for a second, she'll be like, should I, fuck it, why not? And see where it goes. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think and if I should pull more for this, or if this is some, other things that interest you. If there are any other shows that are entertainment and media besides, like, of course, the K-pop stuff that I read for, or in K-hip-hop that I will also, be reading for. If there's anything else that you'd like to know, naturally. So leave me a comment, drop a like, run over to the blog, send me a request, or even drop a request in the comments. So yeah, if you can't get down with it, get down. Don't get down with fuzz. Annual.